And well,
Joe, correct me if I'm wrong. I think as of right, I'm close to 8 stories, or 7 or 8 stories. What is it? Joe? What is as of right, so I don't say the wrong
I
thing?
know before the city of Yes, I know before the city of Yes, I believe it was 6. 6 with the city of Yes now.
6. No more than 6.
So, right, so 6 floors. I think
Okay.
you could fit the bulk in maybe.
Okay, so as of right is 6 floors.
6.
Let me make it very easy on everybody. A lot of developers come to a room like this, they hear everybody, and if things happen the way they happen. I don't have the energy for any of this fighting. I didn't come here to fight. I thought I was going to be embraced, to be honest with you. So it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. I know a lot of people in the neighborhood very, very well. I see the picture differently by coming here. I don't need this in my life to fight, to argue. What I am asking for, because I believe it's good for the neighborhood, again, it's around the corner from my house where I could have got $1,500 a foot, but I see the value, generational income for my grandkids. Not taking the money. I once did a condo project, 52% went for taxes, the other 10% went for complaints. I worked 4 years for very little money. Since then, I keep my buildings rental. I'm under the 421A program in many buildings. Now the 421A revolved. What I would like to do is make a beautiful building like the bottom. I do want more FAR from the community. I will argue with anybody any day of the week that the rental affordability is the most beautiful thing in the world. There are families that have gotten the lottery that I have the opportunity to meet. They're working good people who just don't make more than $50,000 a year. It is the truest form of rental affordability in the city of New York. It is zero homeless, zero problems. In fact, I'm going to let everybody know in this room, where was that nice lady who had the mic before? Maria, where's Maria? Whether this is good to say or not, the building on Quentin McDonald, my child lives in it, recently got married. I just want to tell you the bottom picture is a classy rental building. Yes, 30, 40 people are not making great money. But they're just as quality type as everybody else. They just don't make $150,000. My arrangement with this community would be the following. Let me make a beautiful building like the bottom. Maybe it's 9 stories. Maybe it's set back, and I could have a penthouse on the 10th floor. Not gonna kid you. That's where money is, on the top. We'll have retail on the bottom. I will have more parking than 27 spots, and it will stay rental in the neighborhood for your kids and your grandkids. Because my daughter lives in my rental building. I don't have a house for her. She lives in my rental building.
Can I make one point? As you are creating generational wealth, as you rightfully so, and it's wonderful, think about us who purchased these houses on West 11th, West 12th, West 13th.
Think about
And
us.
want to leave these houses to our children for some generational wealth.
Exactly.
And not run out of there tomorrow because you're building this monstrosity and we don't feel comfortable there anymore.
Casting a big
So
shadow
think of
over
us
our house.
and in that form also.
It's 20 feet more than I can do anyway. I don't think we should overdo the 20 feet.
Remember one thing, once you pitch that building, then we're having all the other buildings get.
No, this is the only, by the way,
Stay now until the next one comes up.
You know, we make
so can I say one thing? The guy next door who owns the shoe store, city planning said he's involved, he's in. I spoke to him. I said, can you help me with some of the expense? It's your property too. He didn't give me $1 and he doesn't even want to be in this FAR bonus. This is an expensive endeavor to increase the FAR with city planning. But I do believe the affordable rentals is amazing for the neighborhood. If not, let me just tell you, this is not a threat. I'm not hurting anybody. I have the right to build 40,000 square feet right now It cannot work as a rental. The numbers don't work. It will only work as a condominium sale, which might be my only way out eventually, when I'm ready.
Why not? Why not do a condo?
I could.
Yeah, why not put the condo then?
Luxury
What's the
house.
problem?
I could.
And
Keep the
lower
zoning
the
to
height.
the condo.
The height would be 6-story. That's as of right. I don't need anybody in this room. I just don't understand how the 40 rental people that are, 20% of them are from the zip code, how they get an apartment for $2,000. It doesn't hurt anybody. I did it in my own neighborhood. I did it around the corner. I'm very proud of it. If I did it around the corner, I'm not a hypocrite. You could say I'm crazy. I did it. Any one of you could come into that building.
How tall is that building?
100 feet.
10 stories you put it?
No, 9.
Alright, alright.
9. On the 9th story, I put a gym, party room, and an outdoor deck. You don't even feel like you're on McDonald's. Everybody laughed at me. Who's going to want to live on the train? I put the entrance on Quentin. You got to look at the building. It's a 421A, 35-year tax abatement, 14 apartments that the city helps me run. Affordable, very good people.
Is that the window?
Quentin?
No, the original proposal. Yeah. As of right, you have a render.
Condo, yeah.
John, should we come into an agreement with condo 6 stories? Wait,
Okay, as we're winding down, as we're winding down, we know people may want to talk after, but we need a motion from a member of the board to close the public portion. Sal? And so moved, the public portion is now closed. I will return the microphone to the chair.
Okay, so the public portion is now closed. We're not taking any more public comments. Can I have board members pull up to the chair to here?
All the other lots, get away with this, all changes. We have 5 lots in this neighborhood that are empty. We have Friday, we have the corner of 13th and School. We have the shelter.
All right, the public portion is closed.
Thank you. We will give one more opportunity for a response from the owner. Thank you.
It's still open. We might get it.
Can I get a pulse in the room on a rental building, stays in my ownership, beautiful building like the bottom. Again, the top was not an architecturally masterful building. It was the city forcing me to do what the city tells me to do. A nice building, less height, maybe instead of 10, maybe it's 8.
So are you confirming at this point that you're willing to seek a zoning amendment in the R7A rather than the R7X district?
Yes.
Which will decrease the number of floors from 13 to about 9 or 10. Can you put Marty, it's as if you could show the difference on the public portion has now been dispensed with. Thank you. They will present on the chart the difference between the R7X and the R7A.
I think what we're asking for is a 6-story building.
That's what we want about. They don't have.
They don't have, I'm sorry, they don't have.
They don't have it in the presentation the 6-story. You're currently in an R6B district. The application is for an R7X. The area surrounding it, where other buildings can be built, is under R7A, which gives you more FAR, but doesn't give you. Which is across the street. We can't really pass this around, but directly across the street is an R7A district. So therefore, there are differences in the height, but it gives FAR, it gives room. It's a compromise, but you won't see a 13-story building there. You won't see a 6-story building, but you won't be a 6. Is there anything you'd like to say about that?
The idea that's being suggested, I guess, any good compromise is one that nobody wins. The R7A is what's surrounding the property now. So as you can see on the right side, it's R7A. You can see across the street, it's R7A. Everything around it to the north is all R7A. Abe is going to tell you he'll design the building so it's compatible, it's sympathetic to what's around it, and it'll be a high-end looking building. That's what we'd like to offer as far as to a vote, if you would like to take that to a vote. And we don't have plans for it because we didn't expect to be here. He really came here tonight expecting the senior to be something everybody would want to see. So, thank you.
So now, are we agreeing on something before we leave?
No, the public doesn't vote on this. The board has to vote on Thursday night, but the committee needs to discuss it, because the public portion is now closed. So technically, we're not even supposed to be talking. But it's, yeah. Yes, what Marty is bringing up, which I'm not sure if people realize this or not, the board is advisory. So, excuse me, it doesn't matter in essence, because we're advisory. So we could be denied, approved, it still goes to city planning, and they do whatever they deem. So, but we are the voice of the community, and so we would like to reflect what our community
I
wants.
just hope that we get respected in that
Yeah.
way, and everybody's happy.
It's really hard right now because we have a homeless shelter.
Okay, no, I know.
So you have to understand the tone of what's going on here.
Right, we want to make the public
So,
evaluate the
I do want to just make sure, and we're gonna have a committee powwow right now discussion, because we do have a board meeting on Thursday. It would be nice to go to the board with a recommendation. So, board members, scoot up a chair to the table. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Yeah.